Gather Round is back for another instalment, and it's already become one of the most eagerly anticipated events on the footy calendar. This will once again be unmissable viewing.
Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to the Adelaide Oval for Gather Round. This should be a great match. There's much on the line in today's match between Hawthorn and the Dogs. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Meek wins the first hit out. Bontempelli, Liberatore. He's gone. English. Defence 101 there. Sicily runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. The kick is precise. Newcomb ignoring the corridor for now. Who's front and centre? Impey gathers in the centre square. Meek stripped of it. Spills out in the tackle. D'Ambrosio puts his head over it. Lobb clears the area. Watson taken to ground. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. English got his palm to it. Is that the first goal of the match? No.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
No time like the present. Bramble marks in the back pocket. Good work rate. Can he hit a target? Waitman. That's sloppy play. Richards picking their way through. Cleary. Dangerous to leave on his own. Careful ball movement. Honours the lead. Normally delivers. They've opened them up here. There goes the kick inside the 50. Meek. And they're out of trouble. Good thinking and good execution too. He doesn't waste many. Thumped away. Joel thought his way through it. Bramble, ever reliable. Bontempelli gets to the front spot. Delivers to centre half forward. You can't question his commitment. No wonder coaches go grey. That's skillful. Richards. This is a big opportunity. Can he finish it off? They've got time to put the kettle on. Sicily makes good contact. It's loose inside the 50. He's been busy so far. McDonald, you asked for it, you got it. We're still waiting for the first goal of the match. Meek with a deft tap. Day, Ward running in support. We'll have another ball up. English smashes it out of there. Bontempelli. Morrison in the right spot, looking to extend this margin. O'Donnell takes an excellent grab. Williams, all on his own, sees an opportunity and plays on. Going for territory. Meek wins it back. Great mark. And they're away. Day pushes into space and receives the footy. What's he got on offer? The Dogs have denied them the corridor. English picks it off. That's poor kicking. Doesn't often waste it. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Impey works hard to present. McDonald has got loose. Searching kick. Can't hang on under close attention. Vandermeer, boot to ball just in time. Barris read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. He probably should have hand passed. Slick hands. It's a tough game. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Waiting for someone to come at him. Well played. Probing ball. Bontempelli with a terrific mark deep in defence.
That's a well-placed kick. Cleary can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. Dale on a lead. Lowers the eyes. Kennedy in some space on the wing. Waitman had his name written all over it. Liberatore, what can he do with it? Impey gets back and should repel. Some indirect ball movement here. They've put themselves under pressure. They could be in front in a minute. Impey is calm in a crisis.
A chance to clear now. Sicily has charged into space. The Hawks are out of trouble. Can he impose himself on the match? That's a good option, and this looks promising. Ginnivan. It's a hot footy. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Meek wins the tap. Ward manages to get off a handball. Inside 50 with the kick. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Barris mops that one up. The defenders will be nervous. Barris tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Hardwick in space. Can run and carry. Battle working hard and presenting well. Morrison. That's good work rate. Dale in the centre square. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Tidy ball. No one can mark. Buderick attracted a crowd. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. English got his palm to it. Richards. Williams has a paddock in front of him. Liberatore. Dale. Great body work. Cleary can run and carry. Who was he aiming for? The kick was centimetre perfect. They've got them on the overlap. Darcy. Strong grab. That's a useful ball. The Dogs looking dangerous.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He's given it a tug and missed.
The Hawks are defending grimly at the moment, but something's going to have to give soon.
They've set up well for the kick in. Barris has found some space. Can they get it forward this time? Goes laterally. Quality delivery by foot. Clever kick. Newcomb working hard and being rewarded. Gives it everything. Cleary making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Vandermeer. McNeil with a chance to run. Looking to hit up the short option. West. Williams. Where's his opponent? Approaching the 50. He's made a hot start to this match. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Barris squeezes the kick. Weddle hunting the footy. Penetrating ball. Nash just about had enough time for a cup of tea. Morrison. They've given it back. O'Donnell. They haven't been able to buy a goal. McDonald got a fist in. Day. Dale went bang. O'Donnell doesn't want to turn it over there. What can they build here? Kennedy in the centre square. Gets the kick away. Time to turn on the Jets. Watson gathers. He's put it through.
They could have had the first a little earlier, of course, but no damage done.
The Hawks off to a good start. The big men fly. Newcomb looking for two in a row. Bounced straight off his chest. McDonald lurking menacingly. He's blazed away. Lob. The Dogs under great pressure. He didn't want it to spill out there. Meek palms it down. Newcomb runs in and bangs it home.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The Hawks with a bright start. The big men fly. Richards read it well. Liberatore. The team physios will be working overtime. The kick was misdirected. Can he be the fire starter? Manages to find a teammate. This is good ball movement. Dishes it off. Battle in the right spot at the right time. Meek unable to get it inside 50. They need a spark. That's a bit of a gift. They're on point so far. McDonald has found some space. Lace out. Great footy. Just needs an accurate kick now.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
golden opportunity, and he's blown it. You can see how annoyed he is with himself.
They've set up well for the kick in. Lob presents in space. Neat little worm burner. The Hawks have set down a marker, and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The Dogs are having a go, but they just can't get any fluency with their ball movement. They've been stagnant and predictable, and it's made for a difficult day for their forwards. I think their fans would welcome a change in strategy. You might as well lose by 10 goals as 10 points.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Meek wins the tap. He just dropped it. Got to get rid of it. Nash. That's a dreadful hand pass. He's hit up the lead. Good kick. They're moving the footy well here. Can he finish it off?
He kicked this more often than not.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
He's off. You can see their confidence growing. The kick is precise. They're playing with purpose and poise. And they're away. Thought his way through it. Good thinking and good execution too. The Hawks moving the ball well. Takes the logical option. Hardwick getting involved. Dale doing what he does best. Darcy throws it on the boot. Keep an eye out for team selection next week. And remember this moment.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
No time like the present. Good work rate. Treloar. And they're away. Bontempelli. He's taken a beauty. Searching kick. Who's front and centre? Moore has some attention to deal with. He's been quiet. Bramble. They are hunting the ball carrier. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Meek has got on top. Nash. Day takes the hand pass. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
The Dogs are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Good ruck work. Treloar lays it off. Day desperate to win it back. Waitman picks off the pass. Is anyone home? Punched away. Barris at close quarters. Battle. The Hawks are playing like winners. That's well played. The Dogs are chasing tail. Joel fumbles. Could be costly. Little one to half-back. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Sicily saves the day. The Hawks are red hot at the moment. D'Ambrosio makes position, honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Day.
Normally delivers. Nash in the clear on centre wing. Into the middle with the kick. Not good footy there. Bramble. He's been industrious. Punched that like he meant it. Ward. Meek. Just had to get it out. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Battle. Dale runs onto it. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Heads for full forward. Gunston is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Should kick it. He does.
The Dogs need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
The Dogs really need to respond now. Meek slaps it out. Day. The Hawks are playing some great footy. Williams read that one like a book. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Waitman has got off the chain. Liberatore, they've worked it well.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Again, conversion is an issue for them. It becomes deflating when your good work continually goes to waste.
Looking for a quick transition. Nash with a chance to relieve the pressure. They've found the magic formula. McKenzie cops some unwanted attention. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. English palms it down. Treloar, that's a bit of a waste. Newcomb farms it out. Day takes him high. Good handball. Weddle, they're building something dangerous here. Can he hit a target? You can't question his commitment. Taken to ground. He's drawn a crowd. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Bontempelli works hard to present. Buderick all on his own. Ignoring the corridor for now. He's normally better than that. Meek, a good kick here and they'll be in business. The sprint is on. Gunston does the crumbing. He's stopped in his tracks. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
McKenzie spoils.
The Hawks have their tails up. They can just about have this won by half-time.
Punch clear. Newcomb. That's a bruising tackle. Meek. He'll be sore in the morning. Harassed into an error. Navigated the traffic. Newcomb. Some people can't kick that far. Meek. He's lost it. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Kennedy. The Dogs. Not at their best so far. Sets a task for the forwards. English judged the flight well. In no hurry here. Bramble has charged into space. Takes the short option. Can they get it forward this time? Fraser in the centre square. Quality delivery by foot. He's had little impact so far. McKenzie makes good contact. They might be caught out on the turnover. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Which way will it bounce? Ginnivan. He's copped some of his own medicine. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Fraser has found some space. Buderick in the clear. Well-weighted kick. Kennedy. Dangerous to leave on his own. Finally, they go inside 50. Try to catch them out. McKenzie. That's good work rate. Probing ball. Gee, they're playing well. Picking their way through. Dale is racking up spoils. He's been busy so far. In no man's land. This spells trouble. It's a desperate tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. The two big men do battle. Newcomb, Morrison, under pressure. English is calm in a crisis. Somehow released the ball. Was that a legal disposal? Now it's someone else's problem. This is promising. Treloar, a little overzealous there and they'll get out of trouble. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Richards squeezes the kick. English working hard and presenting well. They've opened them up here. Looking to peg one back. Waitman has found some space.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He makes no mistake.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Dogs have opened their account. The big men fly. Newcombe, Ward. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Waitman has got loose. Good disciplined defence. Impey can't afford to panic. Sicily. Anyone's ball. O'Donnell runs onto it. Williams on a lead. What's he got on offer? Great play. Newcombe clears the area. Cleary swoops. He converts and narrows the margin.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. English got his palm to it. Ward, can he find a teammate? Good thinking and good execution too. Morrison. Treloar. English is racking up contested possessions. Cleary has a vice-like grip. Bontempelli with a chance to run. Vandermeer. The Hawks have the edge at half-time, but this game is well and truly up for grabs. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
It's been a great tussle despite the disparity of these teams on the ladder. We talk a lot about how even the competition is, and this is a great example of it. We've got two teams desperate for the points and pushing each other to their limits, which always makes for enjoyable viewing. I think this one's going deep, quite possibly to the final minute.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Meat with the tap. Day. Morrison. Solid tackle. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Forward they go again. Kennedy. Kicking for his first. Only a behind.
He'll be filthy he let that one go to waste.
He's off. That's good vision. The kick was centimetre perfect. And they're away. They're moving the footy well here. Daring run out of defence. Impey presents in space. McKenzie. Normally delivers. Turned over on centre wing. I've liked his game today. You can't afford to do that too often. McDonald. Day. The Hawks haven't been inside 50 for a while. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Gunston. Not on my watch, he says. On the non-preferred.
The Dogs
are fortunate the damage isn't worse because they're really struggling at the source.
Meat has rucked tirelessly. Ward, I think he called for that. English kicks to space. Darcy, it's no place for the faint-hearted. That's commitment to the cause. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Meat has had his measure today. Ward, Day, he's been accosted. We'll have yet another stoppage.
hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
English punches it out of the ruck. Liberatore, Treloar, Richards. Slick hands. Fraser goes long. Sicily is there to save the day. Clever kick.
Good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. That's a bit of a gift. What's he got on offer? Tidy ball. Cleary.
Here's real danger now.
That might attract a pack.
Nash tries to spike it out of the danger zone. English swoops and kicks a goal.
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
The Dogs on the board first after half-time. Rucks go at it. Day, he's lost possession. D'Ambrosio, he's been quiet. Lob, making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Dale, no free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Who can get the clearance? Newcomb, from the pocket, looks good, is good.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
The Hawks are holding them at bay. Big clearance to win here. Treloar, Liberatore can run with the footy. Feeling the heat. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
It's a tough game. They've bottled it up. English punches it out of the ruck. Treloar in his natural habitat. Through the centre square he goes. The Dogs moving the ball well. Norton is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Dogs have pulled it back to 5 points. Good ruck work. Richards just had to get it out. Hand pass cut off. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. English with a deft tap. This is great pressure footy.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
English wins it down. Richards, Williams. They cannot keep him quiet. Navigated the traffic. Treloar. Newcomb gets back and should repel. Spills out in the tackle. Gets the kick away. He's besieged. The umpire will have it. Meek has probably got the points at this stage. Newcomb, Vandermeer to give them the lead. He's done it.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Dogs are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Good ruck work. Nash, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. McDonald, Marks, will he go the bomb? Ginnivan, when one tackle just won't do. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Meek with a deft tap. Snap around the body. It's there!
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Hawks have steadied after they were challenged. Punch clear. Richards on the same page as his ruck. Treloar. Is anyone home? Defence 101 there. Waitman with an opportunity. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Has a ping. It won't be a goal.
He's got it.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Newcombe, Nash. Can he impose himself on the match? Karmas hasn't seen a lot of it. Battle spoils. Nash. He's generally a good kick. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Dale. Liberatore working hard and being rewarded. Richards. Waitman all on his own. Long ball in. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Norton throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
If they can continue to move the ball like that, they'll be hard to stop.
The Dogs are really taking it to them today. English, the winner there. Treloar, Liberatore. They might be caught out on the turnover. Just has to hit a target. Cleary wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Honours the lead. Treloar in the clear. Williams. The Dogs look well drilled. Newcombe takes an excellent grab. Impey, good looking kick. They must tidy up their kicking. What's he got on offer? Vandermeer in some space on the wing. Alarm bells are ringing. That's skillful. Buderick. This is a big opportunity. Lowers the eyes. Waitman works hard to present. Pokes it into the pocket. The Hawks have been caught napping. In he goes.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
The margin increases by 6.
They've risen to the challenge and are playing inspired football.
The Dogs have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. English wins it down. Treloar, Liberatore, Ward with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Can he find a teammate? Treloar, they've worked it well. Golden opportunity here.
Maybe he hasn't showered in a while. I can't think of any other reason they refuse to go near him.
You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Meek showing his skills. Newcombe, Ginnivan at centre-half forward. The defence has fallen down. Who's front and centre? McDonald steadies, delivers, and back they come.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Meek smashes it out of there. Newcombe, Treloar knew where the help was. Williams, they've worked it well. He hasn't been himself today. Barris, boot to ball just in time. Quality delivery by foot. Neat little worm burner. McDonald, that's good work rate. Picking their way through. Joel has got loose. What's he got on offer? Ginnivan has charged into space. Crosses the paint. They're moving the footy well here. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Touch and go. Misses.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Looking for a quick transition. Bramble has found some space. Richards with a chance to run. The Dogs are out of trouble. By hand. Darcy getting involved. Richards. Dale. It's labour intensive at the moment. Liberatore in the centre square. He's hit up the lead. Searching kick. Good disciplined defence. McDonald only knows one way. Keen to get the ball moving. That'll work. Lob. Saw that coming. Taken to ground. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. They have absolutely spifflicated him. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Joel, desperate to win it back. Crunching tackle. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
He's been quiet. They've opened them up here. They're looking good. Williams on a lead. Vandermeer out of the congestion. Darcy needs to be quick. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching there.
No time like the present. Barris presents in space. We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on? Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
If I've got my spectator's hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement though.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. English showing his skills. Richards, that's not like him. Attracted a crowd. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Meek wins it. Newcomb trying to find a path. Quick kick towards centre half forward. No mark. Good ball handling under pressure. McDonald, he's plucked it and should have a shot. Can he be the fire starter? Disciplined defence called for and provided.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Looking for a quick transition. Dale can keep it moving. Williams makes position. Clever kick. Kennedy with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Dogs should be able to clear now. Well played. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Karmas. English in the right spot. Kicks inside the forward 50. Joel can't afford to panic. Recognising the urgency. Lob wins it back. Great mark. Good work rate. Sets a task for the forwards. Sicily with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. D'Ambrosio pushes into space and receives the footy. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. The Hawks moving the ball well. Can he hit a target? Watson, dangerous to leave on his own. They've picked their way through. Bramble is there in defence. Good thinking and good execution too. Takes the safe option. Richards on centre wing is marked. The kick is precise. He just keeps racking up disposals. Sees something he likes. The Dogs guarding the corridor. Dale runs onto it. Moving the footy laterally. Bouncing ball. D'Ambrosio wins the race. Watson working hard and presenting well. Good handball. Impey. Can they get two in a row? Cleary doing what he does best. Nash lurking menacingly. He's kicked it like an arrow.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Hawks will not lie down. English, the winner there. Treloar, Bontempelli running in support. They're tackling with great intent. Rucks go at it. Navigated the traffic. That's a dreadful hand pass. D'Ambrosio charges onto it. Karmas, we've seen that before. They're playing for keeps. The Hawks are applying tremendous forward pressure. Can they reward themselves with a goal? English has rucked tirelessly. Treloar showing real strength. He's got support. Fraser takes the hand pass. This is good ball movement. Normally delivers. West all on his own. There goes the kick inside the 50. Norton drops into the hole and marks.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
Hammers it home.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Hawks are up against it now. English punches it out of the ruck. Bontempelli. West met solidly. What can they build here? Anyone's ball. He's copped some of his own medicine. Squeezes the kick. In no man's land. Weddle. The umpire says he had no prior. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Liberatore. Richards. Williams. Under pressure. Time is starting to become a factor. Joel with a deft tap. Ward, Morrison. That's commitment to the cause. There'll be a few feeling sore after this match.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
Richards. Williams. Not on my watch, he says. They cannot keep him quiet. Who's got the wheels? His field kicking is normally first rate. Honours the lead. The defence has fallen down. Buderick got a fist in. Desperate defence. Watson puts his head over it. Couldn't get an effective disposal. He's so good in close. Bontempelli has folded back. Vandermeer runs onto it. The Dogs look well drilled. They could almost have raffled it. That'll be play on. Liberatore marks on centre wing. Ball spills free in the tackle. Moore gets the kick away. Watson. Gunston. What can he do with it? They need a spark. Ginnivan absorbs the pressure. They're tackling with venom today. He's set upon. English has got on top. Richards on the same page as his ruck. Darcy. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Boot to ball just in time. McDonald gives away a free for a high tackle. Picking their way through. Bramble. I've liked his game today. Darcy wins the contest hands down. Treloar. This is promising. Norton. Marks. That's hard to stop.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
You're limited as a defender when the ball gets swept forward like that. Sometimes there's just not much you can do.
The Dogs clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Richards, Liberatore. Can he get a kick away? You have to be tough to play this game. The Hawks will have one eye on the clock. English showing his skills. They've got good chemistry, those two. Impey making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's run into trouble. Concedes ground. Sicily closed him down. Great tackling technique there. Who can get the clearance? Ward doing the grunt work. Battle uses the non-preferred. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
The Hawks. Clearance work is certainly not the reason they're behind on the scoreboard. It's been good today.
Joel wins the hit out. Newcomb manages to get off a handball. Nash, who's front and centre, cops some unwanted attention. He's drawn a crowd. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. English palms it down. Bontempelli, Newcomb is calm in a crisis. I felt that one from here, when one tackle just won't do. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. English has had his measure today, like Batman and Robin. Kennedy can go back and just about seal it.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
A goal there would have almost shut the gate.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Nash has found some space. Tidy ball. Newcomb on a lead. Neat little worm burner. What can they muster from the back half? The Hawks are out of trouble. He's having a dirty day. Kennedy, Darcy with a little bit of time. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Defence 101 there. Stripped of it. He's everywhere at the moment. Big ball to be won. He's off target.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Looking for a quick transition. Nash works hard to present. Finds himself in space. It's been that kind of day for them. Buderick is in a better position.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
They're doing plenty right, just not putting it on the scoreboard.
He's off. Goes very wide. Nash with a chance to run. Day. That's good work rate. He doesn't waste many. Morrison can keep it moving. Can he find a teammate? Weddle has charged into space. Takes the logical option. Nash. Morrison. Ginnivan. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Darcy desperate to win it back. The Dogs having a great patch. Kennedy in the clear on centre wing. Quality delivery by foot. They're moving the footy well here. Fraser with time. Norton gets to the front spot and can line them up.
This is a tall order, but if anyone could do it, it's him.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
You can't blame him for having a crack. He's having a terrific game.
The Dogs have done it comfortably. They didn't have it all their own way, but they were a class above today. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Dogs are a good kicking side, and that came to the fore today. They were able to punish their opponents on turnover, but that wouldn't have been able to happen without the great pressure they applied to the ball carrier. All in all, they'll be really pleased with this result.
Okay then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Half. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon. It's time for something that we've been looking forward to since the fixture was announced. Gather round, where every club converges on Adelaide for a weekend of footy like no other.
It's great to have you with us at Cooper's Stadium. This is the round 5 match between Geelong and West Coast. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Stanley wins the first tap. He's set upon. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Flynn showing his skills. Reed. This is great pressure footy. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Reed feeling the heat.
Both midfields are going to earn their money today.
Thoughts so far, Gary?
It's too early in the match for there to be anything to analyse, Half. Come on, mate.
We've got another stoppage. Flynn slaps it out. Kelly, Hoff, Hutchinson.
A whistle for in the back.
He's generally a good kick. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Normally delivers. Stanley bursts through the middle. The Cats should score here. Cameron, dangerous to leave on his own.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
McCarthy tasked with the kick in. Can you believe it? He's given it straight back in front of goal.
Pokes it into the pocket.
Dangerfield outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
It's a bad miss.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Back into play. Young can keep it moving. Tidy ball. Reed has charged into space. That's a good option, and this looks promising. That'll work.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
He's besieged. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Holmes has bobbed up. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He's currently the #1 ranked player on the ground, and now he's got a chance to hit the scoreboard.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
The Cats are up and about early. Stanley showing his skills. Smith, Holmes, Atkins. He's been busy so far. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He'll bang this through for a point.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
The ball's been living at one end. Young has found some space. And they're away. They're moving the footy well here. Probing ball. The kick lets them down. What's he got on offer? Good thinking and good execution too. They've given it up. They'll bide their time. The Eagles are out of trouble. Baker, Duggan, thought his way through it. Kelly on a lead. He's made a bright start. Henry takes an excellent grab. Kicks to space. Dangerfield has got loose. Searching kick. Starcevic with the big fist. Atkins, Stengel, close. He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Cats have made an impressive start. Stanley wins the tap. Myers, anyone's ball. Henry, his field kicking is normally first rate. Who's front and centre? Stengel. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Williams showing his skills. Blitzars sends them inside 50 again. That's a waste. Good kick. Atkins went bang. Bowes, Blitzars. They've given it back. He's copped some of his own medicine. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Stanley wins it. A bit of friendly fire. Reed, they've put themselves under pressure. He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Cats have kicked the past three and they're looking formidable. Stanley palms it down. Myers on the same page as his ruck. Quality delivery by foot. Good looking kick. Can't hang on under close attention. Stanley leads his opponent. Stewart, Stengel in the centre square. The Cats are playing some great footy. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? A quick getaway wasn't possible. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Williams gets his hand to it. Myers, got to get it on quickly. Hutchinson, Kelly, Waterman drops into the hole and marks. Going for territory. It's come unstuck. Short pass looks good. Bowes presents in space. They're on point so far. The kick is precise. In no hurry here. Reed couldn't quite. The fans will be happy to see this. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. The two big men do battle. Reed, Hoff, can he find a teammate? Good disciplined defence. Baker, desperate defence. And he's done for holding the ball.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
The kick was centimetre perfect. Stengel works hard to present. Stanley, that's a dreadful hand pass. You asked for it, you got it. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Williams read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Graham pushes into space and receives the footy. The Eagles looking dangerous. What's he got on offer? Good work rate. Takes the logical option. Ginby misses the target and it's out of play.
The Cats
Have probably had the better of it early in general play, but it's looking like a dour struggle might be on the cards.
Stanley gets his hand to it. He's stopped in his tracks. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Stanley wins it. Myers throws it on the boot. Oh, it's been paid. That's a brave decision.
Well, he tried to donate 1 point and instead he's donated 6. Only in Australia could you get taxed 500%.
They have a much-needed goal.
That's a triumph for persistence more than anything, and they needed it too.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Williams got his palm to it. Hoff. Blitzars runs onto it and can drive them into attack. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Clever kick. They've opened them up here. Neat little worm burner. Stengel couldn't hold it under pressure. Can he hit a target? The Cats showing some good signs early. Neil, and a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Cats look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
Stanley wins it. Holmes, he'll feel that one. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They've bottled it up. Stanley, the winner there. Holmes, Smith, he's under close attention.
The Eagles
Are more than capable of hitting the scoreboard quickly, if only they can get more proactive at the source.
Williams with a deft tap. Hoff, Reed, Hewitt takes the hand pass, gets his kick despite the heat. That's good vision. Cole with a chance to run. The defence has fallen down. Henry tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Stanley, he ran into a brick wall when one tackle just won't do. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
He bit off more than he could chew there. The Eagles with a late chance.
That won't be a goal. It might not even score. No, it has scored, but a disappointing result all the same.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
Humphreys goes short with the kick in. Stengel working hard and presenting well. Mullen pounces. Can he impose himself on the match? Dempsey gets to the front spot. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Williams showing his skills. Knew where the help was. Got to go quickly. Time running out. Hutchinson. Cole running in support. This deserves a goal. Cripps demanded the footy and got it. He's lost it. That's a poor strike. De Koning doing what he does best. Shanahan. It's there!
He's causing all sorts of problems for them. They might need to make a change already.
The Cats with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. What's happening down there, Gary?
Full credit to both sides for their defensive pressure. Neither of them have looked like buckling, and it's not hard to see this one remaining tough and tight. I'd be surprised if there's more than a couple of kicks in it at the end.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
No slow starts, no second guessing. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back yourself. Come on, everything. Yeah, let's get it, boys.
Williams with the tap. Cole. Waterman runs onto it. Absorbs the pressure. Why is he kicking it backwards? In no man's land. Dangerous place to lose it. Henry. Mullen. That's good work rate. Searching kick. The Cats moving the ball well. Crosses the paint. Edwards making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Starcevic. No way through there, and they'll reset. Williams has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Cole, he's got support. Baker, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Honours the lead. They've got them on the overlap. O'Sullivan wins it back. Great mark. Stewart, he's got an option in the centre square. Dempsey outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Blitzars, he makes it look easy. His field kicking is normally first rate. Stanley, he's plucked it and should have a shot. Cameron is in a better position.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Goes for the check side. Yes, that is so skillful.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Cats are keeping them at arm's length. Stanley wins it. Good tackle. And we will do it all again. Stanley showing his skills. Holmes met solidly. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up.
The Cats
would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
That's well played. There goes the kick inside the 50. Has to be clean. Bowes runs onto it. He's gone. Navigated the traffic. Hoff affects the turnover. Reed gathers in the centre square. Can he be the fire starter? Henry closed him down. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Stanley has probably got the points at this stage. Warple. Baker gathers. He's lost possession. Stanley normally delivers. Thumped away. Duggan thought his way through it. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. Reed! That one was always his. Gives it everything. Defence 101 there. Happy to concede a behind.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Stewart tasked with the kick in. Holmes can keep it moving. Finds himself in space. O'Connor on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. Good thinking and good execution too. Quality delivery by foot. The Eagles have denied them the corridor. Warple working hard and being rewarded. Henry, they must be sick of the sight of that. Reed, Waterman, can he find a teammate? Cripps, dangerous to leave on his own. The defence is disorganised. Graham drops into the hole and marks.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Stewart goes short with the kick in. Manages to find a teammate. You can see their confidence growing. Henry. This is good ball movement. The Cats are bringing great energy. Who's front and centre? Dempsey. Well played. He's had little impact so far. Bowes! That's a big play. Mullen, here's real danger now.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Hewitt works hard to present. Breaks the line. Tidy ball. Good work rate. He doesn't waste many. Young presents in space. Reed on centre wing is marked. Dewar hasn't seen a lot of it. Williams. Will he look for a target or go himself? Shaves the grass with that one. Brockman has a way of drawing the footy. Goes long. Stewart wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The kick is precise. The Cats are out of trouble. They're playing with purpose and poise. O'Connor makes position. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Careful ball movement. Stengel has charged into space. Keeps it low. They're moving the footy well here. Great play. Myers in the clear. Clever kick. Kelly takes an excellent grab. The Eagles might be about to start something. Cole with a chance to relieve the pressure. Slowing it down. Reed has found some space. Baker all on his own. What's he got on offer? Picking their way through. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. You can't question his commitment. Dangerfield. Mullen in the right spot. That's a bit of a waste. Good build-up. Hoff in the centre square. The Eagles, not at their best so far. Can't hang on under close attention. Baker. Henry, desperate to win it back. Guthrie getting involved. The kick was centimetre perfect. O'Connor pushes into space and receives the footy. He's been quiet. They've got a problem now. Golden opportunity here. They're looking good. Dempsey will finish off a tremendous passage of play.
Kicking at his first.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Cats have got it on their terms. Flynn slaps it out. Hoff, Reed. He'll be sore in the morning. They're tackling with venom today. Flynn palms it down. Kelly, Baker has it on a string. They cannot keep him quiet. Punched away. Brockman loves the hard stuff. Hoff, Kelly. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Reed has marked in front of goal.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Felt the pressure. Neal. He put himself in the line of fire. That's poor play. They really need this, and he delivers.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. Smith, Warple. It's a hot footy. They're tackling with great intent. Flynn wins it. Reed manages to get off a handball. I think he called for that.
The Eagles are really struggling to score at the moment. They need to try something different.
Flynn showing his skills. Kelly, Reed. They are hunting the ball carrier. When one tackle just won't do. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure. Stanley got his palm to it. Dealt with the pressure. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Smith has eyes only for the footy. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Dangerfield. Centre square, loose ball. Reed accepted the invitation. Hoff marks on centre wing. Searching kick. Graham has found some space. Just has to hit a target. Shanahan is a beacon in that forward line. That's good vision. Bowes with a terrific mark deep in defence. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Cripps picks off the pass. No one can mark, and we'll have a throw in. Stanley with a deft tap, like Batman and Robin. The umps paid a free kick for insufficient intent.
As long as they're consistent, that's all we want to see.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
He's given it a tug and missed.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence, the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Cats are a slightly better team, I think, and the scoreboard reflects that. But at the same time, they haven't been able to get this fully on their terms. And I'd expect they'll be forced to fight all the way for the points. Their best should be good enough, though.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Williams smashes it out of there. That's a give up. Quick kick towards centre half forward. McCarthy clears the area. Bowes. Run down. Great chase.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Neat little worm burner. They've opened them up here. Probing ball. Honours the lead. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Brockman working hard and presenting well. They're moving the footy quickly. Mullen tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Couldn't burst through. Reed has a ping. It won't be a goal. O'Sullivan read it like good defenders do. Can he hit a target? Bowes can't mark. McCarthy running in support. Can he stare down the moment and bring this game back to a kick? It's a one-kick game.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Eagles will not lie down. Williams with the tap. Hewitt, Kelly. He ran into a brick wall. Great tackling technique there. Williams wins the tap. Hewitt, quality delivery by foot. Good looking kick. Brockman goes without it. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Goal coming up. Oh, well, it should have been.
That was almost put it in the book time. Geez, I'm glad I didn't.
The ball's been living at one end. McCarthy gets there first. Quick snap is off target.
If they lose this match, bad kicking at goal will be the number one reason.
The Cats are struggling to transition the footy. O'Sullivan, Stewart, that's skillful. McCarthy couldn't quite. Bowes comes free in the tackle, takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Cats are going to have to go and win it again. Williams has rucked tirelessly. Hoff, Hewitt, under pressure. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Good ruck work. Warple, stripped of it. That might have been dropping the ball. Williams, Hutchinson, straight in the back. Simple decision for the umpire. The Eagles look well drilled. Brockman can just about finish it himself. Shanahan lumbering after it. Henry is calm in a crisis. What can they build here? Owies runs onto it. He's caught. He's escorted the footy over the line.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Williams punches it out of the ruck. Hoff. Cole. He's wrapped up on the non-preferred. What's he got on offer? His field kicking is normally first rate. Stengel, he'll feel that one. Hurried kick goes very wide. That's a useful ball. Baker in his natural habitat. He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high. Alarm bells are ringing. The Eagles looking ominous. This is champagne footy. Heads for full forward. Unable to complete the mark. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Important clearance here. Hoff. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Somehow he got his boot to that and managed to kick it straight too. That's quite a feat.
The Eagles are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Stanley with a deft tap. O'Connor. Young couldn't hold it under pressure. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Hewitt delivers to centre half forward. Hoff leading from the front. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Guthrie, ever reliable. Dempsey on a lead. Takes the safe option. Manar has found some space. The Cats moving the ball well. Picking their way through. Stengel, dangerous to leave on his own. Is anyone home? Edwards got a fist in. Close. McCarthy runs onto it. Starcevic onto it in a flash. Duggan with a chance to relieve the pressure. Clever kick. The Eagles are out of trouble. Ignoring the corridor for now. Well played. He doesn't waste many. Good work rate. Can he find a teammate? Hewitt has got off the chain. The defence has fallen down. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Stewart goes short with the kick in. He's normally better than that. O'Sullivan. Myers! Great hands there. Blitzars can keep it moving. Hasn't seen a lot of it. What's he got on offer? The kick is precise. They've got them on the overlap. Edwards with the big fist. Cameron. He's got it. In he goes.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Big clearance to win here. Here's a chance to get it forward. Reed. They've got time to put the kettle on. O'Sullivan doing what he does best. Shanahan. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. What can they muster from the back half? He's got an option in the centre square. Mannar couldn't mark. Cripps leads his opponent. Hoff. Ginby with a clean pickup. Duggan, too slow. He's set upon. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Defence 101 there. It's a tough game. Does well under pressure. Holmes has it within range. Close, can line up and potentially give them the lead.
They don't come easier.
You can put this one in the book. That was too easy.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Cats with their noses in front. The big men fly. Holmes. O'Connor in space. Can run and carry. Gets his kick despite the heat. Edwards spoils. Hutchinson. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. It must be his birthday. Lowers the eyes. Starcevic takes an excellent grab. Short pass looks good. He's hit up the lead. Slick hands. Young. He's drawn a crowd. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Flynn has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. He's besieged. They're tackling with venom today. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Atkins, Myers, Starcevic, panicked under pressure. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's been quiet. That's a good option, and this looks promising. What's he got on offer? Pokes it into the pocket. De Koning takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Taking time to assess the options. Baker couldn't haul that one in. One behind only.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Stewart with the footy. He would have fancied his chances from there. O'Sullivan. Good thinking and good execution too. Blitzars working hard and being rewarded. Manages to find a teammate. Just has to hit a target. Duggan fumbles it. Ginby in the right spot at the right time. Cole. Hoff. Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders. Probing ball. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Stanley, Blitzars, good vision there. Navigated the traffic. Atkins, they're running up the stat sheet. Dangerfield wants to take the game on. They get full value for a deep entry.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Cats have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Flynn wins the hit out. Reed. Graham is in the clear and marks uncontested.
This to get it back to a point.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Humphreys to bring it in. Felt the pressure. O'Sullivan in a hurry. The Cats are red hot at the moment. O'Connor working hard and presenting well. He's generally a good kick. Stewart with a chance to run. He might have thought about the corridor. Feeling the heat. Hoff. That's the end of a great quarter of footy. Two teams having a real crack. It has been a quality contest. Time to check in with Gary.
Who says a low-scoring match can't be entertaining? This has been brilliant. It feels like every goal is crucial and that most of them, if not all of them, have been hard-earned. The key questions are, what toll has all that effort taken on the players? And who has that little bit more petrol left in the tank?
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
No slow starts, no second guessing. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back yourself. Come on, every time. Yeah, let's get, boys.
The big men fly. Hoff inside 50 with the kick. Shanahan, that's a poor strike. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. O'Sullivan, desperate to win it back. Thumped away. Smith, he's lost his bearings. Henry, Hoff with a steal. He's been industrious. Lace out. Great footy.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
To tie the scores. We have a 50-50 game.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
We've still got no idea who's going to win this match. Williams got his palm to it. Hoff, it's no place for the faint-hearted. They've bottled it up. Stanley with the tap. I felt that one from here.
This is turning out to be an unexpectedly close match. A boil-over is every chance.
The two big men do battle. Smith, O'Connor. It's a hot footy.
Good close match this, with no sign yet that either side is going to crack.
Punch clear. Smith closed him down. What can they build here? Dempsey, when one tackle just won't do. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Hoff, Hutchinson, farms it out. Hewitt, Waterman, Reed. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
The Cats are struggling to transition the footy. O'Connor works hard to present. Crunching tackle. Gets the kick away. The Eagles are doing all the attacking. Stewart tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Humphreys, Dempsey, that's good work rate. What's he got on offer? Neal marks again. His contested marking is superb. Ignoring the corridor for now. It's amounted to nothing. Dempsey read that one like a book. Doesn't often waste it. McCarthy clears the area. Anyone's ball. He'll be sore in the morning. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Stanley palms it down. Mullen on the same page as his ruck. Close. Not on my watch, he says. Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Maybe it's for the best that he hasn't seen much of it.
Honours the lead. Baker. Starcevic. He's run into trouble. No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. Flynn showing his skills. Hewitt, terrific tackle. Neither side able to clear the footy. Stanley with a deft tap. Smith, they've coughed it up. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. We'll have yet another stoppage.
The Eagles
Haven't played like a bottom team today. They've moved the ball really well and given their forwards plenty of opportunities. If they can close this out, it'll give them a lot of confidence.
Hoff couldn't burst through. They've put themselves under pressure. Kicks inside the forward 50. Close is the man on the spot, and he's marked. O'Connor is in a better position.
must kick goal in a close match.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
You certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
McCarthy tasked with the kick in. Cole has found some space. Can he hit a target? Reed can just about have a shot here. The umpire will have it. Rucks go at it. He'll feel that one. Hutchinson under pressure. He hasn't been himself today. Henry gets there first. Mullen all on his own. Is anyone home? Dangerfield drops into the hole and marks. Neat little worm burner. Cameron, this is good footy.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
He's off. The Eagles have been gallant and will have a throw in.
The Cats are arguably in front on the scoreboard because they've been more efficient with the footy.
Flynn showing his skills. Reed, Baker. He just keeps racking up disposals. Kelly, they are hunting the ball carrier. Squeezes the kick. Bouncing ball. That could come back to bite. Kelly picks it off. That's poor kicking. Bangs it long. Shanahan, a bit of friendly fire. Cripps, he's barely seen it all day. Is this his moment? He's put them in front.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
Who would know who's going to win this? Flynn palms it down. Cole, they cannot keep him quiet. Henry saw that coming. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. That's been deemed insufficient intent, and fair enough too.
Like it or not, players do have an obligation to keep the ball in play when in possession.
Can he stare down the moment?
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
The margin could certainly have been greater. They've been really wasteful.
Back into play. Atkins can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. O'Connor on a lead. I've liked his game today. Unable to complete the mark. Atkins manages to get off a handball. Good ball handling under pressure. McCarthy punched away. O'Connor scrounges a kick. You can't question his commitment. Kicks to space. Which way will it bounce? Duggan mops that one up. Kicks laterally. He's so clean with the footy. Edwards with another spoil. Clean pickup. Probing ball. Cole out of the congestion. That's a bit of a waste. Atkins, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. O'Connor does the crumbing. He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
The Eagles have got to make sure they keep taking the game on. Going too defensive too early would play into the opposition's hands.
The kick is precise. Tidy ball. Ginby, strong grab. What's he got on offer? Sizes up what's ahead. They could be vulnerable here. Slowing it down. Normally delivers. Smith has found some space. They've got a problem now. Searching kick. Starcevic wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Reed marks in the back pocket. Can he find a teammate? Neal, an unexpected opportunity here. Great play. Duggan is proving hard to pass. I don't think he meant to smother it. Neal fumbles. Could be costly. Dangerfield. I'm not sure he wanted it. Atkins. They were kicking well at goal earlier, but they've gone off the boil, and that's missed too.
You just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Looking for a quick transition. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Good work rate. Reed, you star. Clever kick. Can't allow them to just keep the ball. That's skillful. Cameron cuts them off yet again. They could be in front in a minute. Duggan, we've seen that before. The Eagles under great pressure. The Cats might need a little luck here. Time is running out. Williams. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Kelly. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Waterman. You have to be tough to play this game. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits. His nerves will be jangling. It's a big moment.
It's on its way. It's there.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
It's a very good time to hit the front. Williams wins it down. Just shoveled it out. Smith accepted the invitation. Blitzars. Neal marks. Will he go the bomb? The defence is disorganised. It looks a well-oiled forward line. He will surely make this count.
This will ease the nerves just a little.
Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
That'll be the ball game. They're home now.
The Eagles are done for now unless something remarkable happens. Williams palms it down. Hewitt, Kelly. This should end in a shot at goal. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. They're moving the footy well here.
This just has to go through. He cannot afford to miss.
That is going very close. Not close enough.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Well, they've managed to get the points, but not without a scare. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
What a game of football. We saw a number of lead changes and momentum shifts. The standard of play was very high, and I think everyone's leaving with a feeling of having been thoroughly entertained. If only all matches were this engrossing.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon. Gather Round is back for another instalment, and it's already become one of the most eagerly anticipated events on the footy calendar. This will once again be unmissable viewing. We're coming to you from Barossa Park.
We've been looking forward to this contest between the Giants and Richmond. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. And out they come, led by their skipper. We're ready for a start. Nankervis wins the first tap. Prestia, Trainer. You asked for it, you got it. And we will do it all again. Nankervis showing his skills. Hopper, Taranto. Good vision there. Prestia, Trainer, in the right spot. Taranto, not a lot of space to work with. Kelly saw that coming, gets the kick away. Daniels runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Throws it on the boot. Hogan, big tackle laid. Didn't take the first option and he's been penalised.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Can he hit a target? Bedford, he's a dynamo. Green closed him down.
No way through there and they'll reset.
Good ruck work. Bedford doesn't often waste it.
Punched that like he meant it.
Prestia.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Nankervis showing his skills. He's stopped in his tracks.
You'll have to earn your kicks today.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
The team physios will be working overtime. Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
Briggs. That won't score.
That's a useful ball.
He's hit up the lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. Thumped away. And we'll have a throw in.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
The two big men do battle. Hopper, and they're out of trouble. The kick is precise. Nankervis
Can run and carry. It's been a lacklustre affair so far.
punch clear. Hopper leading from the front. That's a dreadful hand pass. Briggs, this is promising. Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Taking no risks with the kick in. It's a tough game.
They're tackling with venom today.
Good ruck work. Prestia, he's set upon. No fluency for either side yet. Briggs with a deft tap. Green. He's put it through.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Giants are up and about early. Briggs wins it out of the centre. Green gathers. Callahan. Ralph Smith in the centre square. Rioli uses the body well. This ought to end in a goal. Lynch is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Tigers are within a point.
Good ruck work. Prestia. Hopper. Just had to get it out. Briggs. Intercepts. They'll compete inside the 50. Who's front and centre? Oliver. Lurking menacingly. He's gone. Miller. Hopper. Couldn't complete the mark. Called for a push. Normally delivers. They've opened them up here. Couldn't find a way through. Bedford. He's been busy so far. Green can go back and shoot at goal.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
He'll be eyeing off a bag today if his teammates keep putting it on a platter for him.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Bedford, Green. How will the umpire see this? The Giants are good with their hands. Oliver. Kelly gets his kick despite the heat. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
Green tries to bend one back, and that is a skillful finish.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Good ruck work. Bedford, Green. You can see their confidence growing. Quality delivery by foot. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Green is the man on the spot, and he's marked. Hogan. It's a desperate tackle. They have absolutely spifflicated him. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Who can get the clearance? Callahan. Brown. Onto it in a flash. It's a goal.
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
They've got their tails up now. The big men fly. Bedford feeling the heat. What a first term they're having. Knew the tackle was coming.
The Tigers
Just can't get their hands on it. They've got to get more physical because they're being dictated to at the moment.
Briggs punches it out of the ruck. Green. He's made a hot start to this match. Bouncing ball. He's besieged. Both midfields are going to earn their money today.
The Giants
Have had a few easy clearance wins already because they're opening up space that the opposition's allowing them to run into.
Foot race on. Who can get there first? In the back is the call. Searching kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Drives it inside the forward 50. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Broad. Blasts away. Leaves it behind. Nankervis. He's wrapped up. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Good ruck work. Taranto. Ross. Now it's someone else's problem. Prestia. Defence 101 there. Green. Campbell takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. The big men fly. Green. Poor hands there. Who's at home? Fonte wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Good looking kick. Thomas has found some space. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Briggs. The Tigers guarding the corridor. Well played. Ash lays it off. You can't question his commitment. He's made a bright start. No one can mark. Attracted a crowd. A quick getaway wasn't possible. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Briggs wins it down. Green, a model of consistency. Drops the football. Broad is calm in a crisis. We've got another stoppage. Nankervis slaps it out. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Thoughts so far, Gary?
The Giants are getting the footy inside 50 a bit too easily because the pressure on the ball carrier isn't up to the required standard.
It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment.
The Giants.
Are already right on top in contested ball. They don't often lose when they win that stat.
Brown.
It's been a fast-paced game of footy. Both sides looking capable of scoring quickly.
Good ruck work. Callahan, an ever-present threat. It's there!
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Tigers in danger of being blown away early. Rucks go at it. Canelio, terrific tackle. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Briggs gets his hand to it. Green, Callahan, Canelio. Good vision there. Brown, can he find a teammate? Broad tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Green, boot, ball, goal!
It's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Tigers are in danger of being run over. Bolter wins the tap. Hopper, Taranto. By hand. They've worked it well. He's been dispossessed. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Brown can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? That's a useful ball. Ash on a lead. The Giants are playing like winners. Cotton got a fist in. Daniels, he's copped some of his own medicine. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Briggs wins the hit out. Green from the pocket. Looks good. Is good.
The Giants are looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
The Tigers need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. The big men fly. Prestia, they've put themselves under pressure. Solid tackle. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Briggs showing his skills. Callahan, full, desperate to win it back. Advantage paid. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
The Giants are out of trouble. Oliver working hard and presenting well. He's generally a good kick. Miller went bang. Briggs, Green, Ash, Brown somehow released the ball. The Tigers with an opportunity now. Brown accepted the invitation. The Giants would probably prefer to keep going here, but the siren is imminent. Bolter, the winner there. Taranto met solidly. The Tigers are hanging out for the break. Briggs wins it. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Something has to give soon. The Giants have started magnificently. Their biggest danger might be complacency. It's quarter time. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Giants are in fine form in the contest and also on the outside. The runners are complementing the ball winners beautifully, and they are a very well-oiled machine where every player understands and executes their role. Some of their clearance to score work has been sublime.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
No slow starts, no second guessing. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back with Come on. Every let's get boys.
Briggs with a deft tap. Bedford gathers on the half volley. Trainer. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. The kick was ill-directed. A bit of a panicked handball. Hogan in the right spot at the right time. He's kicked a goal.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Tigers are on the precipice.
They desperately need to ignite. Nankervis wins it out of the centre. Taranto, he's kicked it the wrong way. Miller, stripped of the footy. Broad, normally delivers. He's hit up the lead. The defence has fallen down. Thumped away. Bedford getting back to help the defenders. He's been busy so far. Daniels, dangerous to leave on his own. Broad, making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Brown, Cadman is like a magnet in that forward line.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work, but he's got it.
The Giants are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Tigers are looking disorganised. Briggs showing his skills. Bedford, Callahan. He's been accosted. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Nankervis smashes it out of there. Hopper, Prestia, they are hunting the ball carrier. We will do it all again.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Hopper, Ash, makes good contact. Trainer, Taranto, can he hit a target? Punched away. Fonte, you can see their confidence growing. Kelly puts his head over it. Navigated the traffic. Cornelio takes him high. Searching kick. They're moving the footy well here. A bit of friendly fire. Farms it out. Hogan. It's a tough game. Decides to go. The Tigers are chasing tail. Got to get rid of it. Callahan in the right spot. They've got winners all over the park. Brown takes the mark and can extend the margin.
To put the icing on the cake.
Snap around the body. It's there.
The Tigers
Are falling well short of the standards they set for themselves. In fact, there are some signs that they might be about to drop their bundle.
The Giants have got a stranglehold on this match. Briggs has had his measure today. Bedford, Callahan, Green, Kelly, Cornelio, Briggs. They cannot keep him quiet. Can they beat them back to goal? Hogan, and out it goes.
dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
Briggs looking for territory. Prestia, Trainer. Rioli in the centre square. Good looking kick. Ash, we've seen that before. Campbell. Taylor runs onto it. Doesn't often waste it. The Giants have winners everywhere. Callahan makes position. Can he finish it off?
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dobbed it.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Giants are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? Like Batman and Robin. Callahan, Green running in support. Sends them inside 50 again. Broad leads his opponent. The Tigers have been out of sorts. Trainer, that's good work rate. Campbell might be just outside his range. Cotton demanded the footy and got it. Lynch is so strong one-on-one.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Looking for a quick transition. Honours the lead. Clever kick. Whitfield works hard to present. Waiting for someone to come at him. Miller intercepts. Delivers it inside 50. Whitfield wins it back. Great mark.
The Giants are red hot at the moment. Good thinking and good execution too. They've opened them up here. Briggs, he's been industrious. Houghton clears the area. Feeling the heat. They're tackling with venom today. Nankervis looking for territory. Almost threw it out. Trainer, Prestia, big tackle laid. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Nankervis, the winner there. Taranto, Trainer. They're a big chance here. Whitfield wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Can he find a teammate? The kick is precise. They're playing with purpose and poise. Ash has charged into space. The Giants are doing as they please. Briggs working hard and being rewarded. Their ball movement has been impressive. This ought to end in a goal. Cadman has a way of drawing the footy. They're leading them a merry dance. Miller with a terrific mark deep in defence. Good kick. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Can he finish it off?
He'll fancy his chances.
They've been deadly in front of the sticks, but that's a miss.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Broad has found some space. Trainer on a lead. The Tigers might be about to start something. Broad in the clear. Who's front and centre? Taylor. Just had to get it out. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. He's set upon. And he's done for holding the ball.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
The Giants are playing some great footy. The kick is a poor one. His field kicking is normally first rate. Hopper fumbled it like a cake of soap. The umpire will have it. Briggs with a deft tap. Canelio, Bedford, Callahan. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Good disciplined defence. O'Halloran. This will be touch and go. He's put it through.
Full credit to him for putting that through the middle despite the tackle.
The Giants look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. Briggs showing his skills. Bedford, Callahan. Flostone doing what he does best. Ralph Smith, he'll feel that one. He's drawn a crowd. No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Briggs, he's worth his weight in gold. Callahan, Canelio.
The Tigers will have no shortage of things to work on at training during the week.
Briggs continues to have his way. Callahan, he would have fancied his chances from there. Green. Can they catch them out on the turnover? It's not a fair fight. There'll be a few feeling sore after this match.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Flostone, Nankervis dishes it off. Ralph Smith, it's labour intensive at the moment. Callahan, in he goes. It's a goal.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest as he almost always is.
The Giants by 67. The two big men do battle. Hopper delivers a long ball. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. It's a dominant display. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Felt the pressure. He ran into a brick wall. Banks squeezes the kick. Manages to find a teammate. Crosses the paint. Buckley tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Throws it on the boot. Trainer gets to it first. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Briggs is teaching him a lesson. Lays it off. Ash doesn't want to turn it over there. Kelly. Miller in the centre square. Some indirect ball movement here. In no man's land. Broad. They desperately need a goal. Half-time, and the home fans are absolutely wrapped with what they've seen so far. It couldn't have gone much better. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
No one expects to see such a big margin at half-time. One team can do no wrong and the other just can't take a trick. The true gulf between these sides is surely not this big, but with the result settled, you can't help but wonder what the damage will be at the final siren.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Briggs has been dominant in the ruck. Taranto, Trainer, all on his own. Mansell, will he look for a target or go himself? Alarm bells are ringing. Golden opportunity here. Pokes it into the pocket. Bedford went bang. Trainer, Mansell, he's got it.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Tigers on the board first after half-time. Nankervis, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Taranto, he's besieged, and we will do it all again. Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. Popper, Taranto, takes the hand pass, bangs it long. Taylor, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. A chance to clear now. The kick was centimetre perfect. I've liked his game today. Thomas pushes into space and receives the footy. Hogan couldn't complete the mark. Kelly, Himmelberg, normally delivers. Full, reads the ball so well. What's he got on offer? They need a mark. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. And they're away. Good work rate. Fonte doesn't often waste it. Callahan takes a beauty. Inside 50 with the kick. Banks ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. The Tigers are out of trouble. They're moving the footy well here. Ralph Smith, Flostone. That's a bruising tackle. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Riccardi is giving him a bath. Callahan, Cornelio, Oliver, looking to hit up the short option. Jones is the target, and he marks.
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
The Giants are looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
The Tigers will be campaigning for mulligans after this. Riccardi has rucked tirelessly. Cornelio, Callahan, Hogan. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Broad runs onto it. And they're out of trouble. Nankervis displaying great endeavour. He's had little impact so far. Houghton, Trainer. What can he do with it? He just keeps racking up disposals. Mansell. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Nankervis with a deft tap. Popper, Prestia in the right spot. Trainer, crunching tackle, attracted a crowd. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Clever kick. Prestia read that one right off the boot. Tidy ball. Houghton has got loose. Can he impose himself on the match? Sims, too big, too strong, too good.
Some relief here perhaps to the fans watching their side get torn apart.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Briggs. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Callahan. Kelly. They're moving the footy quickly.
Thomas working hard and presenting well.
Picking their way through.
They're putting on a clinic.
In he goes.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
Well, it's not going to change the result this time, but he won't want to kick like that in a close match.
The Tigers have been consigned to a face-saving exercise.
What can they muster from the back half?
Careful ball movement.
Taranto can keep it moving. Playing for pride now. Can't hang on under close attention. Miller. A good kick here and they'll be in business.
Poor disposal keeps letting them down.
He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Cadman works hard to present.
No way through there, and they'll reset.
Nankervis with a deft tap. Ross, Prestia. Is that holding the ball? Ralph Smith.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
He's off. His field kicking is normally first rate. The kick is precise. Finds himself in space. Green. That's skillful. Well played. The Tigers guarding the corridor.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Himmelberg. Kelly. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
The fans will be happy to see this. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Prestia. That's good work rate. Taranto. Rioli. You asked for it. You got it. The umpire says he had no prior. Nankervis slaps it out. Prestia. Taranto. Green.
Runs onto it.
Bedford. Flostone. Read it well.
What's he got on offer?
Good-looking kick. Rioli on a lead. He's been quiet. Mansell has found some space. He's got under that one. Punched away. Sims. It's a bad miss.
A gimme goal gone begging. What a waste.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Quality delivery by Foot. Honours the lead. He's generally a good kick. Callahan has found some space. Can he find a teammate? Himmelberg makes position.
Not wanting to bomb to a contest.
O'Halloran
In the clear on centre wing.
Green. Here's real danger now. They're playing like champions. Green clears the area. Out of the congestion. Nankervis. The Tigers
Might be about to start something.
Ralph Smith with a chance to run.
They've opened them up here. That's a useful ball. Fonte is proving hard to pass.
Oliver stripped of it. Jones was committed to the contest. The umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Green, Kelly.
Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
Kicks to space.
They continue to be careless with the ball.
Kicks to centre wing. Briggs.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Jones.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. The two big men do battle. Callahan. Flostone. Didn't need to be asked twice. Absorbs the pressure.
Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Probing ball. Green. Demanded the footy and got it.
A real gimme goal coming up.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
Some good decision-making with ball in hand opened up that opportunity, and a cool finish ensured it didn't go to waste.
The Giants are giving them an absolute smashing. Briggs showing his skills. Bedford, Kelly, he's got support. They're playing with purpose and poise. Short making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. The Tigers have won it back. This might be a chance for the High Flyers.
Turned over on centre wing. What's he got on offer? That's well played. Spearing pass. Green in the clear. We're watching a very good side here. The Tigers are chasing tail. The runner will be out in a minute. Ralph Smith all on his own. Armstrong with a chance to relieve the pressure. Conservative kick. He's hit up the lead. He might have thought about the corridor. Himmelberg wins it back. Great mark. Long ball in. Callahan drops into the hole and marks.
He just kept drawing the footy. That was his 5th mark.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
He wouldn't miss them there too often, and he's rightly annoyed with himself.
No time like the present. Good thinking and good execution too. Doesn't often waste it. Cornelio accepted the invitation. O'Halloran. He hasn't been himself today. The Tigers have just one more quarter of this torment to endure. The end can't come quickly enough for them. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Tigers aren't executing the fundamentals well enough. They've missed easy targets, taken poor options and been caught flat-footed too many times. I think a few of them might already be earmarked for a spell in the twos.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
No slow starts, no second guessing. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back with every kick. Let's get boys. Let's do this.
Briggs, he's worth his weight in gold. Cornelio, Callahan, running in support. Ralph Smith, he's copped some of his own medicine. The Giants are giving them nothing. Nankervis, a rare win. Like Batman and Robin. Ross, trainer. Rioli, working hard and being rewarded. This is more positive. Mansell, dangerous to leave on his own. Searching kick. Who's front and centre? Green, Taylor, Ash. Normally delivers. They're a pleasure to watch. Good hands. Ash. They've got them on the overlap. Broad tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Brown. The sprint is on. Hopper showing some pace. Ross. That's a poor place to give the ball back. Kelly. He's set upon. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Briggs is teaching him a lesson. Green. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
The Tigers have been consigned to a face-saving exercise. Broad presents in space. Waiting for someone to come at him. Jones, within range, can make them pay. And that is a bizarre piece of play, rushing a behind for his own team.
You don't see that every day. Boy.
The Tigers have been embarrassed today. Broad. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Trainer. The Giants have denied them the corridor. Callahan. Hogan. Kicks inside the forward 50. One of the few times they've missed the target. And they're away. Houghton working hard and presenting well. He's gone. The Tigers have been out of sorts. Cornelio with the big fist. And we'll have a throw in.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Nankervis with a deft tap. Prestia. Hopper under pressure. Look at him go. Heads for the pocket. They've given it back. Managed to get out despite the tackle. Buckley. Taylor. Takes the logical option. Iden. The Giants moving the ball well. That's good vision. Cornelio. I've liked his game today. The kick was centimetre perfect. What's he got on offer? He doesn't waste many. O'Halloran in some space on the wing. Briggs. That one was always his. picking their way through. Cadman commands the footy.
The Giants are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
The Giants are looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Popper, he's so good in close. Sims, Ross. They're a big chance here. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. They've got winners all over the park. Houghton, they are hunting the ball carrier. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Nankervis, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Popper, Sims. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Cornelio can keep it moving. The Giants are playing some great footy. Daniels works hard to present. This is good ball movement. Junk times come early. Hogan on a lead. They're irrepressible at the moment. He's normally better than that. Mansell runs onto it. Banks, Broad, Brown getting involved. Daniels. A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
Banks brings it back in. Good work rate. Clever kick. Miller has charged into space. Broad hacking it forward. Ash, we've seen that before. Daniels, he's run into trouble. It's not a fair fight. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Nankervis wins it down. Popper, a model of consistency. What's he got on offer? Whitfield spoils. You can't question his commitment. The Tigers guarding the corridor. Spent what he didn't have. He lost his radar there.
Not much going right for them at the moment.
His field kicking is normally first rate. Bedford pushes into space and receives the footy. Banks read that one right off the boot. He's generally a good kick. Trainer with a chance to run. Mansell marks on centre wing. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. Popper, Prestia runs onto it. Can he hit a target? Mansell, what a hand pass. For a much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks? Nankervis showing his skills. Prestia, Trainer, bad error there. The defence is disorganised. Hogan, strong grab. Sets a task for the forwards. Taking out some frustration possibly. Happy to concede a behind.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Looking for a quick transition. Brown has found some space. Good kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Cadman, O'Halloran, Hogan, Flostone is calm in a crisis. Popper, Brown picks it off. That's poor kicking. They're playing like champions. They are tackling machines today. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Briggs has rucked tirelessly. Manages to get off a handball. Cadman attracted a crowd. The Tigers are defending grimly. Nankervis with a deft tap. Ross, Sims farms it out. Trainer, a quick getaway wasn't possible. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Who can get the clearance? Popper, Ross had some assistance. Good build-up. Honours the lead. Probing ball. And that's a letdown. Sees something he likes. Doesn't often waste it. Short. Went bang. Broad. Playing for pride now. Sims in the clear on centre wing. Trainer with time. Fonte desperate to win it back. Gets the kick away. Full. Got a fist in. Short.
It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger.
Just has to hit a target. Lynch. Fumbles. Could be costly.
Runs to 45 and bangs it through.
The Tigers have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
The Tigers have fought it out. That's a good sign. Nankervis with a deft tap. Hopper. Ross. Knew where the help was. Prestia. Not a lot of positives today. Houghton can go back and shoot at goal.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He'll bang this through for a point.
They cannot take a trick today. It's been one of those days.
Ash to bring it back in. Fonte in the clear. Taking time to assess the options. Kelly, that's good work rate. Tidy ball. He's hit up the lead. Kelly, can he find a teammate? Houghton making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. They might be caught out on the turnover.
They're hungry for more. The Sharon hits the deck.
He's so clean with the footy. They're a pleasure to watch.
Armstrong
Read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack.
Fonte is proving hard to pass.
Buckley, Daniels, Callahan, Taylor.
I felt that one from here.
Ball up. Final siren not far away. Good ruck work. Ross out of the congestion. Bedford gets to it first. Hand pass cut off. Nankervis. Iden wins the contest and can relieve the pressure.
The Giants claim 4 vital points in the race to September. What a performance that was, Half. What did you make of it?
The Tigers made no secret of the fact that they expected to play finals this year. Well, a performance like today's makes an absolute mockery of that ambition. It just seemed like it all got too hard and their competitive instincts took a back seat. They're going to have to mature quickly or the season will get away from them.
Okay then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Half.
That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon. It's time for something that we've been looking forward to since the fixture was announced. Gather round, where every club converges on Adelaide for a weekend of footy like no other.
Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to the Adelaide Oval for Gather Round. This should be a great match. This is the round 5 match between Port Adelaide and St Kilda. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Here we go. Marshall wins the first tap. Wanganeen Malira. He's lost possession. Sharman. The Saints are good with their hands. McRae going flat chat. Higgins gets on the end of it. That's great footy. They've picked their way through. King can run into an open goal.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Saints off to a good start. The two big men do battle. Butters, Drew. Sweet, dealt with the pressure. Winds, Horne-Francis, throws it on the boot. Silvani takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Stocker has found some space. Tidy ball. Wilkie on a lead. Good kick. Well played. Doesn't often waste it. Zerk Thatcher got a fist in. Butters, can he hit a target? No wonder coaches go grey. Handballs it to nobody. The Saints with a chance here. Marshall, he's taken a beauty. Caminiti is in a better position.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The Saints having a good patch. The big men fly. Horne-Francis, Drew, he's caught. He's drawn a crowd. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Marshall got his palm to it. Windhager, they're playing for keeps. You'll have to earn your kicks today.
The Saints have made a great start. They're full of energy and using the ball really well.
They have a good understanding, those two.
The Saints have gone some way to taking the crowd out of this, and we all know that's a big part of the battle when you travel interstate.
Sweet palms it down like Batman and Robin. Burgoyne, Burne-Jones always look likely. Ball spills free in the tackle. It's amounted to nothing. Honours the lead. The Saints are up and about early. Sharman outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Wilson, here's real danger now. Marshall. Jones tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Aliyah. Marshall gathers. He's besieged. The Saints with a chance for a stoppage goal. Sweet wins it down. They're tackling with great intent. Sweet, the winner there. Drew, Windhager, one step ahead. He's put it through.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Power are in danger of being run over. Sweet palms it down. Windhager, Hall. It's not a fair fight. And we will do it all again. Sweet punches it out of the ruck. Butters, Wines, running in support. They're a big chance here. Pepper has it within range. Searching kick.
Burn-Jones got to the right position and hung on.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post.
That would have really helped them get their teeth into this match. They've been second best so far.
Looking for a quick transition. Quality delivery by Foot. Windhager with a chance to relieve the pressure. Marshall all on his own. What a hand pass. Wanganeen Malira can run with the footy. Good thinking and good execution too. Wilson. You can see their confidence growing. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Owens, stripped of it. He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
The Power just can't get their hands on it. They're under siege.
One team's come to play and the other, well, they might as well be rolling out of bed. Butters leading from the front. Drew, what's he got on offer? Looking for some quick ball movement. They desperately need a goal. Horn Francis makes position. It's a poor inside 50. The Saints are bringing great energy. They've opened them up here. Burns, Wanganeen Malira. Drew, ever reliable. They've got to get a wriggle on. Which way will it bounce? They're well drilled. Good disciplined defence. Jones, Radaglia. Going for territory. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Wilkie. What a first term they're having. McRae had his name written all over it.
I'm going to make a big call here. It's only early and the scoreboard's not out of hand yet, but this has got some hallmarks of a smasher.
That's missing by a long way, but not so far that it doesn't score at all.
The Power are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Burgoyne presents in space. What can they generate? Flanders. The Saints are playing some great footy. Bergman is calm in a crisis. Rosie! Strong grab. Pepper can keep it moving. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Burn-Jones. That's commitment to the cause. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. De Koning with a deft tap. Flanders on the same page as his ruck. Wilson might fancy himself here. Ryan appreciates that delivery.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The Power desperately need to shift the momentum. Jones in the clear. Pepper, great body work. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Rosie pushes into space and receives the footy. Spills the mark. Wilkie accepted the invitation. Who's at home? That's wasteful. By hand, Jones can run and carry. Drew working hard and being rewarded. Takes the logical option. Jones, Rosie, to no one in particular. Drew will tidy up. The Power moving the ball well. Good looking kick. Pepper. That one was always his. What's he got on offer? They need to hit the scoreboard here. And inside 50 goes begging. Windhager with a chance to run. Wilkie. Wanganeen Malira on centre wing as marked. Normally delivers. Gee, they're playing well. Wilson. Wood. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Rosie had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Good work rate. The Power are out of trouble. Ignoring the corridor for now. Durden has got loose. This is more positive. Richards. Is anyone home? He's normally better than that. They're on point so far. Wood has charged into space. He doesn't waste many. Burns. That's a well-placed kick. Windhager. The Saints are red hot at the moment. They're moving the footy well here. They've picked their way through. Ryan is the target and he marks.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
to cap off a wonderful passage of play. That would have been a great team goal.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Farrell with the footy. The kick was centimetre perfect. Finds himself in space. Richards. Little one to half back. Pepper works hard to present. Sinclair making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Marshall smashes it out of there. Philippou. Who's front and centre? Wilson swoops. Desperate defence. They've got enough time for one more here. Good ruck work. Mead absorbing the pressure. It's no place for the faint-hearted. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present. Punch clear. Wanganeen Malira sharks it. Wood. He'd like that one back. Drew runs onto it. Marshall. The power. Right on the back foot. It's been a torrid opening to this match for them. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Saints really turned it on in that first quarter. They've well and truly thrown down the challenge. They've had a lot more of the footy and they look like scoring nearly every time they go forward. You've got to match them in close because they don't give the ball back as much as some sides do.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The two big men do battle. Plenty of heat in this game. Philippou, Wood, Wanganeen Malira. What's he got on offer? He won't be happy with that one. Bergman is there in defence. The power have been out of sorts. That's a strong mark. And they're away. Drew on a lead. Kicks to centre wing. Stocker is dangerous when he has space. Pepper, Burn-Jones, Mead. Good tackle. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Marshall with a deft tap. Wanganeen Malira. Hall. He's lost it. Quick kick towards centre half forward. The Saints have all the answers. Probing ball. Manages to find a teammate. Looking to extend this margin. Punched away. Jones. Can he mop up? Throws it on the boot. When one tackle just won't do. That's poor play. Doesn't often waste it. Wilkie clears the area. Flanders. Drew drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Conservative kick. Richards has found some space. Taru wins it back. Great mark. Wilson. Burns. Kicking for his first. Quick snap is off target.
The Power are in danger of being blown away. Their midfielders need to lift and start exerting more pressure.
He's off. That's a useful ball. Bergman working hard and presenting well. That is very charitable. The defence is disorganised. He's got another one.
They've put their foot down and their opponents don't look like they can go with them.
The Saints with 5 on the bounce and playing irresistible footy. Marshall smashes it out of there. Wanganeen Malira. Hill. They've worked it well. McRae. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Can't take it. The Power have won it back. Can he find a teammate? Stocker intercepts. The Saints are doing all the attacking. Punched that like he meant it. Philippou. Wilson. Boot to ball and that's a goal.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Saints have got it on their terms. Marshall palms it down. Philippou, McRae, out of the congestion. Hall, Wanganeen Malira. What can he do with it?
Marshall, King, marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout. Owens is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
I had that one in the footy record as a goal.
Trying to catch them out. Quality delivery by foot. Searching kick. Mead navigated the traffic. Sin. They've put themselves under pressure. They're well drilled. Higgins wins the contest hands down.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look. But, as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
The Power haven't been able to respond. They look gone. Good ruck work. Me, Drew, knew the tackle was coming. And we will do it all again. Marshall smashes it out of there. Wanganeen Malira. Hall. Sin. We've seen that before. He's been kicking well today. Can he get another one? Not this time. He's hit the post.
Probably best to avoid making eye contact with your teammates after that one.
Looking for a quick transition. Bergman with a chance to relieve the pressure. Clever kick. Burgoyne presents in space. Can he impose himself on the match? Goes long. In no man's land. Georgiades might have a shot. He's been quiet. Wilson runs onto it. Thought his way through it. Silvani couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back.
The Saints are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Marshall wins it down. Has to be clean. They desperately need this. The Saints have a chance to push back now. The kick is precise. It's a dominant display. Burgoyne couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. It's loose inside the 50. Wanganeen Malira, ever reliable. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Marshall has probably got the points at this stage. Wanganeen Malira. We've got another stoppage. Marshall palms it down. Philippou. Rosie is racking up spoils. Cops some unwanted attention. He's set upon. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
It's a hot footy today.
Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Marshall has got on top. Mead runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Drew closed him down. We've got another stoppage. Marshall wins the tap. Philippou. Radagalia takes an excellent grab. Tidy ball. Dumped away. Wanganeen Malira at close quarters. You can't afford to do that too often. Out wide with the kick. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Burne-Jones in the clear on centre wing. Marshall has found some space. Lukosius. This is a big opportunity. Great play. Georgiades is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Here comes the banana. He's missed.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Sinclair to bring it back in. Good work rate. Neat little worm burner. Gee, they're playing well. They're leading them a merry dance. Stocker can keep it moving. They've opened them up here. Sinclair. They've got winners all over the park. Turned over on centre wing. He doesn't waste many. Want to go now. Wanganeen Malira. The Saints can smell blood. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Silvani. And that's a letdown. He's generally a good kick. Pau Pepper with a chance to run. Careful ball movement. This ought to end in a goal. Mead drops into the hole and marks.
To finish off the good work.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Marshall wins the hit out. Windhager. Sharman marks. Will he go the bomb? They're playing like champions. Alarm bells are ringing. Pokes it into the pocket. Good disciplined defence. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Power just aren't getting the ball inside their forward 50 enough. Maybe it's time to send one of the small forwards into the midfield.
Horn Francis, Rosie, Aaliyah. That's a trip. Easy decision for the umpire. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Owens leads his opponent, Windhager. The umpire says he had no prior. Marshall showing his skills. Butters. Blasts away. No one can mark. Wilkie only knows one way. Windhager. Dangerous to leave on his own. Can he hit a target? Sweet's got a fist in. Ryan. He's been dispossessed. He's had little impact so far. Pepper winds. Takes the hand pass. The Power moving the ball well. That's a strong mark. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Winds. Spills out in the tackle. Lukosius. Great anticipation. Met solidly. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sweet palms it down. Manages to get off a handball. Mead. Pepper couldn't mark. Lukosius collects the half volley. Boot to ball and that's a goal.
You wouldn't think they could win the game, but they might just make them a little nervous.
The Power with the past 2 goals. Sweet with the tap. Windhager is there in the clinches. McRae. Little one to half-back. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. He's been busy so far. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Sin in the clear. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Horn Francis pushes into space and receives the footy. Stocker with the intercept mark. His hand passing is a weapon. And the natives are restless as the halftime siren sounds here. This hasn't gone to plan so far. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Saints are in fine form in the contest and also on the outside. The runners are complementing the ball winners beautifully, and they are a very well-oiled machine where every player understands and executes their role. Some of their clearance to score work has been sublime.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. It's been a great duel between the 2 big men. Butters. I've liked his game today. Burne-Jones is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he be the fire starter? Silvani normally delivers. Winds. Accepted the invitation. Mead. Here's a chance. Steadies. Fires. And misses.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Looking for a quick transition. What can they muster from the back half? Windhager. That's good work rate. Wood makes position. His field kicking is normally first rate. Windhager gets the kick away. Keen to get the ball moving. Burns on a lead. Takes the short option. Taru has found some space. Wilson working hard and being rewarded. Not his finest moment. Can he find a teammate? Good thinking and good execution too. He's having a dirty day. Silvani tries to spike it out of the danger zone. King, time to measure the kick. Quality delivery by foot. And they're away. Wood, all on his own.
That's a useful ball. Wilson, he's under close attention. No way through there, and they'll reset. Marshall has rucked tirelessly. McRae, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Georgiades gets to the front spot.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Taru marks in the back pocket. Windhager works hard to present. The Saints are out of trouble. That's skillful. Who's front and centre? Pepper. Long ball in. He's normally better than that. They're playing with purpose and poise. Burns presents in space. He's hit up the lead. Searching kick. Well played. Wilson. He'll pump them into attack once more. Ryan marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
He hasn't had his kicking boot on, and that's not going to improve the situation.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Farrell to bring it in. The kick is precise. Tries a safe ball. Pepper with a chance to relieve the pressure. In no hurry here. Wines has charged into space. Rosie, this is good footy. Got to get it forward now. Jones, he's been accosted. The Saints guarding the corridor. Who was he aiming for? Taru picks off the pass. Tidy ball. King has got loose. Clever kick. Marshall cuts it off. He's been quiet. Wines on centre wing is marked. Short pass looks good. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? Picking their way through. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Stocker. Free kick for insufficient intent, and this could be costly.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Saints really need to respond now. De Koning wins it out of the centre. Wanganeen Malira. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. De Koning has had his measure today. Windhager. Sweet. Under pressure. Horn Francis couldn't burst through. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Something has to give soon.
The Saints are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
McRae, Hill, pounces. That's taking a risk. Wilkie, solid tackle. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. De Koning punches it out of the ruck. They have a good understanding, those two. Ryan needing support. McRae kicks inside the forward 50. Zerk Thatcher lowers the eyes. Wines in the thick of it as ever. Scrounges a kick. Lukosius comes steaming through. Who's at home? In no man's land. Silvani runs onto it. Chips to halfback. He'll be sore in the morning. Pepper. They cannot keep him quiet. Bouncing ball. Crunching tackle. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Mead. Is anyone home? It's loose inside the 50. Taru wins, and he needed to. He's besieged.
The Power
Have given themselves a chance here. It looked bleak not long ago, but they're coming hard and are giving the opposition plenty to think about.
De Koning with a deft tap. McRae. Time to turn on the Jets. Sharman just shoveled it out. Durden gathers. Drew. It's a hot footy. You asked for it. You got it. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Sweet gets his hand to it. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They've bottled it up.
Clear out, thank you.
Sweet with a deft tap. Drew, Burgoyne, desperate defence. That's commitment to the cause. We've got another stoppage.
The Power need to come hard pretty soon. It's in danger of getting away from them here.
Manages to get off a handball. Drew, 6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
He's off. He's everywhere at the moment. Taru with a chance to run. Good work rate. The Saints should be able to clear now. Wanganeen Malira under pressure. Sharman fighting hard. Can he hit a target? Marshall hasn't seen a lot of it. Rosie didn't need to be asked twice. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Sweet got his palm to it. Drew, the Saints have won it back. Richards in the right spot at the right time. Rosie, Burns went bang. Pepper, he's generally a good kick. Lukosius throws it on the boot. Big ball to be won. Throw in deep in the pocket.
The Power are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
Marshall slaps it out. Butters comes free in the tackle. Sweet. They've set up well for the kick in. Flanders can keep it moving. Normally delivers. Wanganeen Malira pushes into space and receives the footy. Honours the lead. Stocker blasts away. Bergman desperate to win it back. Mead, can he be the fire starter? Burgoyne working hard and presenting well. That's poor play. Lukosius took him high. Some people can't kick that far. That'll work. I've liked his game today. Turned over on centre wing. He's had little impact so far. It must be his birthday. McRae in the clear. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Sweet. Out of the congestion. Mead. He's so clean with the footy. Good disciplined defence. He just dropped it. Lukosius will keep coming. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Looking for a quick transition. Taru, probing ball. Lukosius trying to bring the Crummers into play. Georgiades, one behind.
If they lose this match, bad kicking at goal will be the #1 reason.
He's off. That's good vision. The kick was centimetre perfect. His field kicking is normally first rate. Marshall has found some space. Rosie takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? Zerk Thatcher hacking it forward. Taru making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Drew, anyone's ball. Rosie, this deserves a goal. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Attracted a crowd. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Sweet, showing his skills. Horn Francis gathers, punched away. It's a desperate tackle. Lace out. Great footy.
The Power with a late chance.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
The Saints played some great footy early, and now they might need to go and win the match again.
Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going? Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Power have won more contested possessions and clearances, but they're still getting beaten on the scoreboard. It's on the outside where they've been hurt by a team that covers the ground as well as any, so they may think about injecting some more pace into the team next week.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Sweet, showing his skills. Windhager has turned it on today. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Drew Wilkie. They must be sick of the sight of that. Sinclair. Wanganeen Malira is hard to beat one-on-one. King, all on his own. This ought to end in a goal. Marshall, here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
The Power aren't going well, but the damage could have been much worse.
He's off. Moving the footy laterally. Bergman presents in space. The kick is precise. And they're away. Burgoyne. Burn-Jones. Doesn't often waste it. Sinclair gets back and should repel. Terrific tackle. And he's done for holding the ball.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
What's he got on offer? Clever handball. Horn Francis. They're moving the footy quickly. King showing why he's such a good defender. They're playing with purpose and poise. Manages to find a teammate. Well-weighted kick. Sinclair works hard to present. That's a useful ball. Marshall on a lead. The Saints look well drilled. They've got a problem now. It's become a game of keepings off. Higgins has a vice-like grip. Can he finish it off?
The Power might not have a way back if this goes through.
He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
You have to show him more respect than that, or he'll hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Saints with a steadying goal. Sweet showing his skills. Butters. Drew. That's a dreadful hand pass. Who's front and centre? Sharman does the crumbing. Ryan has it within range.
Kicking at his first.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work too much, in fact.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Looking for a quick transition. Bergman. Good kick. The Power are out of trouble. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. They've opened them up here. They desperately need a goal. Mead. Conservative ball movement, just biding their time. That's skillful. Durden marks on centre wing. They've got them on the overlap. No one could mark. He's caught. An ill-directed hand pass. He'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered.
Probably a case of too little too late, but this isn't beyond the realms of possibility.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Sweet wins it out of the centre. Horn Francis. Centre square. Loose ball. Zerk Thatcher feeling the heat. The Power haven't thrown the towel in. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Wood. Taru. He's been industrious. Zerk Thatcher doing what he does best. Marshall. The umpire will have it. Marshall has probably got the points at this stage. Hill, the Saints are good with their hands. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
This is full of merit, this performance. Any win interstate is extremely valuable.
The Saints are on the verge of a famous win. Marshall with the tap. Under pressure. McRae just shoveled it out. Cops some unwanted attention. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Sweet showing his skills. Horn Francis. Butters. Wilkie clears the area. Had some assistance. Stripped of it. Burgoyne has it now on centre wing. Not a lot of positives today. Burns. That's a bruising tackle. It's not a fair fight. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sweet slaps it out. Richards. Burgoyne delivers it inside 50. Sinclair is proving hard to pass. Lukosius. They desperately need this. Flanders with another spoil. A quick getaway wasn't possible. He's got support. Wood lays it off. Taru gets his kick despite the heat. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
The goal there would have made it interesting.
No time like the present. Quality delivery by foot. The Saints are playing some great footy. Windhager has charged into space. Good work rate. Stocker, normally creative. Can he hit a target? Zerk Thatcher got a fist in. He'll feel that one. Little one to half back. Farrell out wide with the kick. Butters with a chance to run. He's only had the one inside 50. Pal Pepper makes position. They need a spark. Bergman gets to the front spot. The defence is disorganised. Burn-Jones. This is a big opportunity. Burgoyne. He's taken a beauty.
To finish off the good work.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play. That would have been a great team goal.
The goal there would have set the cat among the pigeons.
Looking for a quick transition. Flanders can keep it moving. Wilkie. The Power are chasing tail. Taru in the clear. Windhager pushes into space and receives the footy. This is good ball movement. Clever kick. They might be out here. Useful hand pass. Well played. Key contest coming up. Jones. We've seen that before. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
The Saints have got it in the bag now.
The Saints are really taking it to them today. Good ruck work. Horn Francis. Mead out of the congestion. Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. Defence 101 there. Durden. They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Power will take a few positives from this, even if they don't get the points. Windhager navigated the traffic. Philippou, he's been quiet. King marks it centre half forward. Wilson can go back and shoot at goal. They're looking good. Jones saves the day again. Richards, that's a quality hand pass. Rosie, the clock is the enemy now. Sharman cuts it off. What's he got on offer? A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Sweet, Pal Pepper. I've liked his game today. Taru, spoils. Richards, he's under close attention. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Marshall has got on top. Hill gives the handball away. This is promising. They've worked it well. He's leading all comers for disposals. Wilson, that's good work rate. Ryan, lurking menacingly. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Saints clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Windhager farms it out. Hill charges onto it. He's generally a good kick. Philippou at centre half forward. Higgins on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
This should be a goal. No problem.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
They've done this very comfortably. Sweet wins it out of the centre. Mead, Drew under the gun. The Saints are giving them nothing. Punch clear. Drew, a bit of a panicked handball. That's poor play. He's lost possession. Mead, can he find a teammate? Sinclair making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Just had to get it out. Comes free in the tackle. The Power have won it back. Georgiades has reeled it in the goal square.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
They're looking for him, and rightly so. He's the one most likely to light the fire.
The Power haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Sweet with a deft tap. Mead is a clearance beast. Drives it inside the forward 50. Sinclair pounces. Flanders. Marshall has a vice-like grip. Wilson. The Saints looking ominous. Jones had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Richards has found some space. And they're away. No one can mark. The Saints are stalking a spot in the 8. And who's to say they won't get it? Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Saints relied on their spread from the contest and their ability to outrun their opponents today. They dominated uncontested ball, and you can't afford to let them do that if you're going to knock them off. They'll be well pleased with this performance.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Half. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.